This black boy weighed 500 pounds with the mental capacity of a 3-year-old. He never knew his father and was sent to multiple foster homes. But his enormous appetite had already bankrupted several families, making him unwanted everywhere. He survived by scavenging through garbage and sleeping on the streets. On the first day of school, all other children were accompanied by parents, while he entered the classroom alone. Despite the teacher's warm introduction, classmates gave him strange looks. In his tattered clothes, O'Hare stuck out among these wealthy white students. After school, he remained alone in the classroom with nowhere to go. He watched classmates playing on swings but was deliberately avoided when he tried to join. During a volleyball game in the gym, he could only watch from afar, later collecting discarded popcorn for dinner. At night, he took shelter in the school's laundry room. On that cold winter night, the wheel of fate began to turn. A kind white woman named Tuohi spotted him in his thin clothing and asked where he was going. After repeated questioning, O'Hare finally admitted he was homeless. Seeing this shy black boy, Tuohi decided to bring him home. Standing at Tuohi's doorstep, O'Hare was shocked. He had never seen such a luxurious mansion. Tuohi prepared bedding on the couch for him to rest. Despite her kindness, she still had concerns, asking her husband if they were being too nice to a black person and worrying about their belongings. The next morning, she half-jokingly told her husband to call the police if he heard screaming. But when she went downstairs, Tuohi was stunned. The couch was perfectly neat, the blankets folded tidily, but O'Hare had left. Feeling guilty, she ran out and invited him to spend Thanksgiving with them. O'Hare had never seen such a lavish table. The Tuohi family ate on the couch while watching football. He took only a small amount of vegetables and ate quietly at the table's edge, careful not to make noise. Noticing this, Tuohi turned off the TV and gathered everyone around the table to hold hands and pray. The eldest daughter took O'Hare's hand as they closed their eyes, his first experience of family warmth. Tuohi wanted to buy him winter clothes, but O'Hare insisted he had clothes at home. When she drove him to his home, he stopped her from getting out. It was in a terrible slum area. O'Hare discovered his mother's place had been sealed off and abandoned, leaving him to sit silently in a corner, overcome with sadness. On the way back, Tuohi sensed his grief and took him shopping for clothes. That evening, she prepared a separate room with a specially made large bed. Seeing this, O'Hare emotionally shared that he'd never had his own room before. Tuohi sat on the couch, deeply moved. The next day at the library, her eldest daughter picked up a children's book, reminiscing about her mother reading to her as a child. When Tuohi asked O'Hare if he had similar experiences, he shook his head. His mother was an addict, and even seeing her was a luxury, let alone having her read stories. Hearing this, Tuohi felt heartbroken and made a life-changing decision.